people yelling his name on the
He's probably coming.
I'll be right back.
Bet you $1 million he comes.
I'm going to get cigarettes. I'll be right back.
Yeah, that was.
All right, so these are the Young Rapids. Where are you guys based out of? I read that you recorded your album in Maryland. Is that your home state, your hometown? Where are you guys from?
Closest.
Rockville. Okay. Young Rapids, you guys just put out an album earlier this year, 2012. The album's called Daylight Savings. It was recorded over 6 months. Is that true? Was it that long to put an album together?
Started out with I think probably over the course of the whole thing, we probably did 25 to 30 songs easily, and just cut a bunch of stuff. A lot of it was done towards the end of us finishing stuff up. We cranked out a bunch of songs towards the end that we were finding our sound, you know.
We could have come out with 3 albums if we used all the material.
Right.
Wow. So what's going to happen to the material that didn't make the album?
Gone.
Done? Never to be released?
Yeah, because it was the first album, so it was us first finding our songs together. So
okay.
Yeah, it was a learning experience.
Who wrote the songs, or is it a collective effort, like you're describing that?
Yeah.
I think every song that we write is collaborative.
So there's no lead songwriter and
not anymore.
Just
there was.
So you guys must play a lot in order for it to go like that. Is that true? How often?
Live together, yeah.
Oh, you all live together? I noticed when I listen to your songs is that you have a lot of tempo changes, you have dynamics going on. Do you guys talk about this stuff? Do you talk about the arrangements? Or does it just happen live naturally like that?
Oh, we definitely talk about it, and in fact, even more so nowadays, we're talking about it even more.
Yeah, the new stuff's got a lot more.
I think we've learned to
especially dynamically. I think in that album, a lot of it was sort of unsaid, just sort of feeling it out as far as louder and softer.
We had really high ceilings, and it was all wood. And we actually recorded all the stuff live in the room with a big wooden bar that went along the side of it, and just isolated off our guitars and everything. But yeah, the space was huge. I think that's why it sounds so big.
Interesting. So that's natural reverb.
Yeah.
Some of it, yeah. Some of it. There's a lot of embellishment, especially on the reverb side. But I think the perfect example of the sound of that basement would be Discuss. You hear the drums on Discuss, and the way the guitars sound and everything. That's all the sound of the basement.
Yeah. A lot of it was. Nick spent hours and hours mixing that, and a lot of the genius
mixing and remixing.
Really came from Nick's.
So Nick, you were the engineer?
Yeah.
So how far will you guys tour in the upcoming
Yeah, we're doing
weeks?
a tour in the middle weeks of December, 14th, 15th, and 16th. We'll do Philly, Baltimore, and Brooklyn, and then maybe something little in January, but then February, early March, we're planning on going out on the road, being out on the road for a while, and maybe ending up in South by Southwest.
Perfect. Wow.
Yeah, that's maybe the plan. And we might, I don't know, release an EP that's been thrown around, you know.